Here we go. This is the best in class of 2024. The best pieces of equipment, the best ingredients, and the best things that I have found that have helped me out on my adventures, my hikes, and my road trips and journeys this year. Let's get to it. Hey, Chef Corso, Outdoor Eats, here to put you on the path to amazing meals on your outdoor treks. And man, it has been a vagabond year. I have been in Europe. I've been in the Northwest, down in the Southwest, coming to you today from the backyard in Phoenix, Arizona for the 2024 Best in Class Best Things. And I don't have a specific number here. These are just things that came to mind that have been very, very helpful for me, or a little bit surprising for my journeys and my hikes and my adventures this year. So we've got a couple pieces of equipment, and we also have a few ingredients that I want to highlight for you guys if you're using or not using, and a couple other things to share for you as I wrap up this year, because it's been a great one. So very, very quickly, if you want to place an order for anything in the shop right now, you can get entered to win a mystery box. Yep, it's open because I don't know what's going to go in there, but if you place an order, anything in the shop in the next week, put in the notes mystery and you'll get entered for what's in this box. What could it be? It could be a knife. It could be a signed cookbook. It could be a miniature Santa Claus. It could be a granola bar. I don't know, but very, very exciting. There could be some fun things in the mystery box. So if you want to win the mystery box, place an order in the Outdoor Eats shop and also put in the notes mystery. Awesome. Okay, number one. So the stove that I've been using quite a bit over the last 6 months has been the MSR Whisper Light. So this is not new to a whole lot of you out there, but I did pick it up this season and it has been very, very nice. I did get the universal, so it can go in the canister stove and easily transfers over to some liquid fuel options. But what I like about it is that it is a large footprint to be able to put a number of different sizes of pots on there, and also it's very, very stable. The other thing that's nice is that it can go nice and hot, or it can go for a low simmer to cook up some things. So that's been a nice thing for me. So, if you need a new universal stove, if you are traveling internationally, or if you are going up at higher elevation, is the MSR Whisper Light can be a great option for you. It's been helpful for me. Next up has been a cook set that has been very fun to use and surprising for its very simple construction, but very well thought through construction, and that is the Primus Essential Trek Pot Set. I want to make sure I get the name right. And what comes in this is 2 different pots. We've got a 1 liter and a 0.6 liter, plus a handy little fry pan that also doubles as a lid. And what's super interesting about these is their handle system is very, very straightforward and nothing super fancy here, but it works, and it's easy just to insert the little handle into the side and be able to move your pot or move your pan around. And I have cooked a few eggs and a few little breakfast dishes in the ceramic non-stick skillet, which has been very, very nice, so it's not just going to stick all to the bottom. I also just like the construction. It's very sturdy. It's a little bit thicker. It's anodized aluminum, so not full titanium, but still not a whole lot of weight. It clocks in at 410 grams, which is not that bad for all those pots. If you don't need all those things on your trip, you don't have to take them. That's been pretty nice to be able to use to cook up some great soups and stews, and also use the skillet and use the little pot for morning coffee. So Primus Cook Set, and it retails for $69.95. Not bad. Next up is a couple knives. And if you've been watching the channel this year, you know that I've been using my Opinel knives a lot. But specifically, I want to call this one out because this is a foldable serrated bread knife. And yes, there are some multi-tools out there that do have a serrated knife on there, but it's pretty short and stubby. I love this because it's long, and it can get through a whole bunch of bread very, very easily, as their patented locking ring there. Very nice sturdy construction, And, you know, if you missed it, I did go on a factory tour of Opinel and got to see how these are made. And they are very, very well made, and they hold their edge, which is awesome. So foldable, serrated knife here, super, super awesome for the trail kit. This comes in the Nomad kit. And also check out this video too to be able to get a full review and see what's in there. But the serrated knife from Opinel, number 12, super, super cool. Also another knife, shameless plug real quick. I've been using this for a while. I also have my own foldable Chefy chef knife here. I like that it's a little bit longer, so when I was creating it, I didn't want it to be super short. I wanted to be able to cut through a whole summer sausage or an onion nice and easily. But these have been very, very popular on the road and at my workshops. People are picking those up, and great stocking stuffer, a great gift for your trail buddy. And last piece of equipment before we get into some food. Yes, food. Gotta talk about food on the Outdoor Eats channel. Is these Eagle Creek packing cubes. So Eagle Creek is not the only company that makes packing cubes. There's a lot of stuff sacks and packing cube options, but Eagle Creek does a great job with them. And if you're not a packing cube person, just for your normal vacations, I highly, highly suggest it. Put your underwear in one thing, your socks in another thing. Roll up your shirts. Put them in a packing cube, and you can be very, very organized when you are just traveling in general, but then also super helpful for your backpacking trip. So they have, you know, larger sizes for more things. This also doubles as a pillow for me for most of my backpacking trips, but then also can work for some smaller options to put in your utensils, your seasoning, or your snacks and your condiment packets. So Eagle Creek packing totes, super, super helpful, and I love them. I use them for so many things. All right, some of the best food products that I have come across this year that can help with your backpacking, your camping, and your outdoor adventures. And, you know, for any meal plan, it always starts in the pantry. So rice noodles and better ramen noodles at different places are always good, but these 4 are pretty awesome. So first up, we have Country Ham Singles. Yes. So if you are in the South, you know what country ham is. It is a more cured ham, but lower moisture content, and they come in singles. So you could just make one or two portions for a breakfast sandwich, or chop it up for a rice dish, or adding it to a whole number of things. But it has a nice flavor, lasts for a long time on the trail. You know, I don't suggest you take just regular deli ham on the trail, but country ham can last longer and give you another protein source. So country ham singles. Super, super good. Next is French's fried jalapenos. You may know the French's fried onions, you know, for the holiday casserole. I really like using French's onions for a lot of dishes. And if you are taking packaged meals out there still, you'll throw a little bit of French's fried onions on top. You can do some nice crunch and nice flavor and nice extra calories on there. But French's also makes French's fried jalapenos. So you could add that to a breakfast taco. You could add that to a soup or a stew. And they are so, so good. No volume, no pack weight, just throw them all in there. If they get crushed, even better. But French's fried jalapenos. Other great one is jam packets, and specifically these ones here. And you can do a special order of these on Amazon. And what I have noticed with these ones is that their pack count can be a lot. So be careful that you're not buying like 144 jam packets, or maybe you and your trail crew go together to buy 144 jam packets. But these ones are so tasty. If you don't want to do these special orders, you can easily weasel at a diner somewhere. But the flavor of these ones are quite good. And one recipe that has been probably the most popular one for all of you guys out there this whole year has been peanut butter and jelly grits. So make peanut butter and jelly grits with Jiffy cornbread mix. Check out this video to how to do it, and take these jam packets out because they are super good. Last food item is pork rinds. Yeah, so I did this video earlier this year where I cooked pork rinds. Yep, cooked pork rinds up to make an amazing trail taco. When I was in Mexico earlier this year, they actually cook chicharrones and pork rinds very consistently for another fillet. And we only eat them for snacks. You might think they're kind of weird from the gas station, but if you cook them up with a little bit of seasoning or a little bit of salsa and maybe some beans or some powdered eggs, you can make a fantastic taco with a whole lot of calories, a whole lot of flavor and hardly any pack weight or volume. And pork rinds also have a sneaky amount of protein too, so that can be helpful. But pork rinds, and if you can get the seasoned ones with maybe some tapatio or some verde seasoning on there, that is super, super good and gives you a jump start for flavoring up your dish. So country ham, jam, pork rinds, and French's fried jalapenos. What a great cornucopia of flavors from 2024. The other one here, guys, is this coat from Big Agnes. I have had multiple puffies through my hiking career, but this one is quite good. You know, some of them just don't quite keep me warm enough, and this one does. So thanks, Big Agnes, for this one. This has been really very, very nice. Keeps me nice and warm and toasty. Maybe I don't need it here in Phoenix in the backyard, but I have been in Santa Fe and have been in Colorado the last few weeks, and it snowed and it kept me nice and warm and toasty when I was going out on the trail. A couple honorable mention things here because I travel around the country all the time. I live and work on the road 100% of the time. Here are 3 meals and 3 restaurants that were absolutely excellent, and you should check them out if you are in the area. So number 1 is Mother Bakery. They make fantastic focaccia. They actually have like 3 or 4 focaccia flavors a day. Yeah, fresh focaccia flavors a day, plus some excellent slicing bread and other rustic breads. So check out Mother Bakery. They also have a nice little bistro or restaurant that I had a lamb burger there that was phenomenal, made in-house, and the bun was made in-house, and little harissa and some feta on there. Oh my God, so good. Still dreaming about all the bread from Mother. So check out Mother Bakery in Asheville, North Carolina. In the middle of the country, it's classic. You've probably seen it on a lot of food shows before, but Oklahoma Joe's, or whatever they're calling it these days, is absolutely, I've been there multiple times this year, and every time is just a solid 10 out of 10. They step up to the plate, and on the first pitch, they just clock it straight away center field, and they just nail it every single time. It isn't fancy barbecue. It is just well executed. Ribs, pulled pork, burnt ends, all of it is so delicious. And the last one that I actually had was in New Mexico. So in Rio Rancho, just outside of Albuquerque, is this place called Hot Tamales that I just randomly found when I was getting gas. But they have stuffed sopapillas, savory stuffed sopapillas. And if you probably use sopapillas with just a little bit of honey or some butter on them, but you could actually stuff them with seasoned pork, cover them with green chili and cheese, and you've got an incredible plate of Mexican food. Yeah, I'm also dreaming about those stuffed sopapillas because they are so good, and both of their roja and their verde salsas for Christmas style was absolutely phenomenal. So check out Hot Tamales in Rio Rancho if you are road tripping. But that's the other fun part about outdoor eats and going around the country is trying regional food, and we have a lot of great regional food out there. But everybody, thanks for following along for this year. Again, I love teaching you guys how to eat well and how to elevate your meals for the van life, for the backpacking, for any sort of outdoor adventure, and I want you guys to share it. I know there's been some feedback from you guys out there that you've been cooking the recipes, which is great, and then your trail buddy is like either making fun of you for toasting your tortilla, or they're like, oh, well, that looks pretty good. Yeah, because it is, and it's way better than their option. So next year, offer to do the meal plan. To tell them, don't worry, you've got them, but you are gonna do the meal plan for them. And that way you can share this whole outdoor eats experience and help everyone elevate their meals. So this is my last video of this year. I look forward to seeing you next year, but thanks for following along. Thanks for the support. We are rolling strong for Outdoor Eats and Outdoor Eats TV, and can't thank enough for everybody out there for following along. Share this channel, share the cookbook, share a recipe with somebody if you like, but can't wait to see you next year, and we will see where the Vagabond Tour goes, and we'll see where the path takes us. But happy holidays, everybody. Get out there. And again, if you do want to enter the mystery box sweepstakes, I don't think it's really a sweepstakes, just a giveaway. But place an order in the shop, put mystery in the notes. You might win a crazy box of fun stuff from the chef Corso. Get out there. Boca boca.